channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about something super exciting, and by exciting, I mean designing your own horse. How cool would it be to know there is a company out there that allows you to do just that? Well, Peter Stone is your company. They've had this program around for a very long time. I even got some of my DAHs, which is what it's short for DesignAHorse. I've had some of them since 2007, 2008 and on. And I just recently went in and did another one because it's been a long time since I've actually done one. So I'm very excited to show you what I did. But DesignAHorse is a program that Peter Stone puts out at the first of every month. What they do is they give you some bodies to choose from, which I'm going to scroll back down to that. So for this month, they had 6 different ones. So when they released them on the 1st, you had to go in, you had to buy your body under new releases, and then a couple of days later, they sent the sheet to choose your patterns, your colors, your designs, your dapples, your hoof stripes, all of that. And then shortly after that's done, then they send you the invoice for the order. So when you get the invoice, you'll be able to see like your total order of what it is. Now keep in mind, these horses are not cheap. Peter Stone is a higher quality company here in America for model horses, from what I realized. So they do take time. These horses take months to get done. So if you want a DesignAHorse, just keep in mind that you cannot have them rush through it. Like, this is something they take their time and do. It's done by artists locally at their studio. So it's very exciting. And then when it's finally time for them to ship, you get a shipping notification and they come straight to your doorstep. And what's nice about Peter Stone is the fact they put the fragile sticker on the box. So as you can tell, the box has not been damaged in any way. So with that being said, we're going to unbox my DesignAHorse for this month. So we'll see what it is. And I ordered this one back in December. So here we are in May. So it tells you it took about 5 months to get this one done. So we are going to go ahead and get him out. And of course, Peter Stone puts their business card in there per the usual. All right, and then they put the receipts, and they always load their boxes with bubble wrap, so that's always fun. Bubble wrap and packing peanuts for your horse's safe trip to wherever you are. All right, so, and the cool thing about Peter Stone I found is that they're actually only like 3 hours away from me. So at some point, I'm going to make a trip and I'm going to go up to the factory. I'm going to go see what it's all about in person. But in the meantime, until we can do that, we will order the horses online and let them travel their 3 hours to me. I know it would save on shipping just to, be able to go up there and get them. But I don't think Peter Stone holds them for you. They just ship them to you, which is perfectly fine. So I'm very happy either way. All right, so I'm going to get my pony out. So this was, like I said, a DesignAHorse done back in December. And this horse was on the Irish draft mold. All right. So we have a nice extended tail and a braided mane. And then I chose the paint horse marking. I forget what this particular pattern was called, but I just, with my thing for paint horses, I was like, I have to do this guy in paint. So I did. So I chose, so they don't just, let me rephrase this. So they don't just have like paint that you can choose from. What you do is you pick your color. So I picked the bay coloring. And then what I did was I went down under pattern when it came up and it said, what pattern do you want? And at that point I chose this one in particular. So the pattern came, of course, it had like the paint horse spots, and then I chose the face markings. So this one has the wide blaze. That's what I chose. And I did choose brown eyes. And then I chose to get some hoof stripes because I feel like every horse that has white leg markings in my herd should have hoof stripes. And then there's very subtle dapples in there. So this one is stunningly gorgeous here in person. I am so excited I did a paint horse. I have been looking forward to having one on this Irish draft mold. I really like this mold. I actually have this in the Halloween horse Skullduggery, I think it was. The one that's from Moonlight Madness a couple years ago. So this will be my second one on this mold. And I am so glad I got it. It's a nice show horse. So my goal is to eventually find some tack to put on it and then maybe show whenever I can get to some live model shows. So yeah, there's this guy. Not sure what the name is going to be yet. I will have to think really hard about that. Probably something Irish. I don't know why. I'm not real familiar with Irish names, but that would be super cool. So, yep, this is my DesignAHorse. I hope you learned some information regarding the DesignAHorse program. It's very simple, very quick and easy to use. But like I said, the only thing about this program is as soon as these horses go for sale, you want to snag them up if you can. If you, depending on what you're doing that day, if it allows for it. Otherwise you miss out and you have to wait till the next month. And, they don't always have the same bodies month after month. They may change it up. So if you see one you want, it may cycle back around. I don't know. But anyways, I was very excited to show you guys this pony. I hope you have a happy Saturday, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!